Yes.
I made a broadcast in England.
Yes.
And in 9 charges leveled against me, this place where I committed this crime was London, in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself.
They removed it.
I told them that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to try me. Because since this offense was committed in England, so they said, it's only a UK.
Today, we turn our attention to Nigeria, where a high-profile court case involving a prominent separatist leader has reached a critical juncture. A federal high court in Abuja has set November 20th as the judgment day in the terrorism trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, or IPOB. This decision comes after a dramatic series of events in the courtroom, and it has once again cast a spotlight on the deep-seated tensions in southeastern Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu, a figure who commands a significant following, is at the center of a 7-count terrorism charge brought against him by the Nigerian government. The authorities allege that he has been leading an outlawed group in a campaign for the secession of the southeastern region of the country. Kanu, for his part, has consistently denied any wrongdoing. The case has been anything but straightforward. In a bold move, Kanu has now, for the 6th time, refused to enter a defense. Instead, his legal team filed a motion challenging the very jurisdiction of the court. Their argument is a fundamental one. They contend that Nigeria has no existing terrorism law, and therefore the offense of terrorism has been effectively abolished. However, the presiding judge, Justice James Omotosho, was not swayed. He ruled that Kanu had exhausted the 6-day window allocated for his defense. With the defense not presented, the court had no option but to close the case and proceed to judgment. Justice Omotosho was clear in his statement, emphasizing that Kanu could not claim he had been denied a fair trial. The judge pointed out that Kanu had been repeatedly urged to present his defense but had consistently declined to do so. This legal battle is not just about one man. It is a lightning rod for unrest in a region with a fraught history. The story of Nnamdi Kanu's return to Nigeria is as dramatic as the trial itself. In 2021, he was arrested in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria in what has been described as an extraordinary rendition. His prolonged detention since then has only served to deepen the existing regional tensions. The campaign for the secession of southeastern Nigeria, a region predominantly inhabited by the Igbo people, has found a renewed and fervent voice in recent years, and Kanu is its most visible and vocal proponent. To understand the current situation, we need to look back in history. This is not the first time that the Southeast has sought to break away from Nigeria. In 1967, the region declared its independence as the Republic of Biafra. This declaration triggered a brutal 3-year civil war that left an indelible scar on the nation. The war resulted in the deaths of more than 1 million people, and the memories of that conflict still linger. The current separatist sentiments, rekindled and amplified by Kanu and the IPOB, are a direct echo of that painful past. The government's response has been to label the IPOB as a terrorist organization and to pursue a legal case against its leader. However, this approach has been met with resistance and has, in many ways, only strengthened the resolve of those who believe in the cause of Biafran independence. The upcoming judgment on November 20th is now a focal point of national and international attention. The outcome of this case will have far-reaching implications. A guilty verdict could further inflame the situation in the Southeast, potentially leading to more unrest and instability. On the other hand, an acquittal, which seems unlikely given the court's recent decisions, could be seen as a victory for the separatist movement and could embolden their campaign. As we await the court's decision, the situation remains tense. The case of Nnamdi Kanu is more than just a legal proceeding. It is a reflection of the complex and often painful history of Nigeria. It is a story of identity, of regional grievances, and of a nation still grappling with the legacy of its past. The world will be watching on November 20th to see how this chapter in Nigeria's history unfolds. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to explore the stories that are shaping our world. Goodbye for now.